What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be talking about 3 tips for wide receivers to never drop a pass. Let's get started. All right, guys, so if you're a wide receiver and you struggle with that ball maybe bouncing off of your hands, right? You're not a consistent pass catcher. One of the best things that you guys can focus on doing is catching that ball in those fingers rather than letting it bounce off of your whole hand and catching it with your palms, okay? So I don't know if you guys have ever heard maybe like an NFL wide receiver catch passes before, but it hardly makes a sound. You can never hear anything when it's hitting those guys' hands. So that's what you want to obviously strive for. So one of the main things that you're focused on doing is catching that ball in the fingers. So not the fingertips, because that's how you're going to jam yourself, but end up catching it in that like webbing of your hand. That's the best spot to catch that thing. So if you never want to drop a pass, make sure that we have a consistent hand strike with the ball, and that's in that webbing of my hands. Now, how do you improve that? How do you actually get better at catching that ball in the webbing, or actually get better at that specific skill? And that's improving your grip strength, right? Being able to do fingertip push-ups, farmer's carries, all those exercises like that that are going to help your grip strength improve will help you guys catch that thing in that webbing of your hands so you don't end up dropping a pass. All right, guys, before we get into the second thing that wide receivers can do to never drop a pass, I want to talk to you about an opportunity we are having this offseason. We are traveling to 9 different cities across the United States for 2-day-long quarterback, wide receiver, and DB training camps. So we're going to be coming to Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Newark, New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, and Los Angeles, California. So we're traveling out to those states throughout the entire offseason. So check out that very first link in the description below if you want some more information on how you guys can come out and get some great work in with us. Again, spots are going to be limited for this. It's only about 10 to 12 guys per position group, per age group. So we actually want to take the time to coach you and develop you. So spots are going to be filling up fast because they're limited. So check out that very first link in the description below. If you guys are local to one of those areas, want to come out, get some work in with us, we're going to be doing 7-on-7, 1-on-1s, and positional skill work for 2 whole days. Check out that very first link below. Let's get back to this video. All right, guys, the second way that wide receivers can never drop a pass is by taking a picture of that ball with their eyes. So this is a good trigger phrase that I teach my wide receivers, that anytime that ball's coming, you want to pretend that your eyes are a camera and that you are trying to take a picture of the ball. Okay, so what does that exactly mean? That means that you want to think of this football as like a picture frame, like a self-portrait. There's only one thing in that picture frame, and the only thing in your line of vision should be the football. So it shouldn't be like you're catching this football, but you're also looking at this tree over here, the defender, or whatever it might be. It's the only thing in your line of vision is the football. Now, when do you work on this? You work on this type of thing in practice. This is not something that you can be able to think about during a game because you have so many things to worry about. You have to worry about the coverage, your play responsibility, getting open, keeping timing with the quarterback. So it has to be automated already in a game through practice. So when you guys are catching in practice, every single time you should be taking a picture of that ball and going straight to the tuck with your eyes still on that football. Find that trigger phrase in your head. I've heard other people say like, oh, maybe focus on the white stripe of the ball. Tell them if it's laces or no laces when you tuck that thing away. Whatever it may be, but just find that trigger phrase in your head that processes correctly and take that picture of the ball with your eyes. All right, guys, and last but not least, the third way for wide receivers to never drop a pass is to put that thing quickly to the tuck and violently to the tuck when you guys are in traffic, okay? So many DBs are taught, okay, when that receiver catches that ball on the way down, if he's not putting this thing away right away, they're going to play that football on the way down. So what we have to do as wide receivers is I'm catching that thing, I'm taking that picture with my eyes, and then I'm going right to the tuck. I'm violent to the tuck. I'm protecting this ball so that DB does not have a chance, whether it's like a jump ball and I have to rip this thing away, or whether it's over the middle and I'm in traffic and I have to protect this ball. I need to be quick and violent to the tuck so that DB does not have a chance to make a play on that ball on the way down, because that's what they are taught to do and that's what they're going to try to do. So make sure, 3 things to recap. What we have to focus on doing is we have to focus on taking a picture with my eyes, staying in the webbing of my hand, and then putting that thing away quickly to make sure that that DB does not have a chance to make a play on that ball. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Always appreciate the feedback, and it's always great to hear from you guys as usual. And again, fellas, if you're local to one of those 9 cities that we mentioned before, Tampa, Florida, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Newark, New Jersey, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, and Los Angeles, California, you want to come out and get some great work in with us for 2 whole days on a weekend, check out that very first link in the description below. We'd love to have you out to one of our camps. I'll see you guys next time.